leave a like and subscribe until the video ends or the delinquent will chop your head off. Welcome back everybody to what can only be described as a Luxor version of NBA 2K25. Actually, let's call it welcome back to... That's actually a joke that I used quite a lot around that time when this mod came out. And now I'm a month later and I'm back on it. I was busy doing Marblecraft Season 2 and editing up some of the Marblecraft Chiller 1 videos. They're already out on the channel, the old episodes. By the way, the new Marblecraft Chiller 1 season is starting next weekend. I'm hoping to have the final A races out by that point. I do not know if that's possible, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's stop talking about Minecraft. Let's move on to NBA 2K. This is what happens when you actually load your... when you're actually playing this level for the first time. If you play for a second time in the same instance, the level kinda goes boom, as was demonstrated when I played 6-1. You saw the whole gray background thing. It's a thing because some effect name was spelled out incorrectly. I think that's the cause of the issue. Yeah, I'm not thinking that this whole posting more videos during the holiday. I mean, this is the final day of my winter holidays. Like, I'm literally going to school tomorrow. So I'm not hoping to make this grand comeback to YouTube. I think it's just gonna be like pumping out more videos because like it's January and there's like a lot of free time. Like, literally. Half of January we do not go to school. We go to school the entirety of next week, and then next Tuesday we do not go again because it is a school holiday. And then we go like the first 2 weeks of February, and like after Daytona we have a full week's break because the 15th of February is a national holiday. Hey, and for those of you who are out of the loop, basically the 15th of February is Serbia's version of the 4th of July. That's the simplest explanation I can give. Also, it seems like my mouse is resisting the urge to double click, or maybe it's because of the delay in the shooter, because I've also experienced recently that my mouse has had a lot of issues. Like, it tends to double click when I single click, but I don't think that can be felt here in NBA 2K. Plus, I mean, I'm not gonna lose a level. This is easy difficulty. If I were to lose a level, I should just retire from shooting balls. Like, straight up retire. Because this difficulty is a joke. What did I also want to yap about? Oh yeah, 2026 is gonna be a big year for mods. Bronchia is coming out, whenever. It has been indefinitely delayed. I am unsure of when it's gonna come out as of right now. Singer's Dreams 2 or Saga in Wonderland is coming out at the latest in March, and Y2K is coming out in April. Add to that the possibility of maybe Noah putting out a new mod. I do not know where he's currently standing. Oh yeah, Silver is gonna be pumping out his first mod, and there's probably a Zuma project that the people have hinted at. I mean, Exo has put out a poll asking the community what they like in a Zuma mod, and also so pumped out a poll in our Discord server, which I of course voted voted on, because why would I not? And I also took part in the survey anyways. We're recording for 4 minutes and I'm only now beating the first level. I mean, these late game Luxor levels, they are supposed to take this long, you know, they are supposed to take like 5 minutes. And like, look, despite the fact that I'm talking to nobody, there's nobody in the VC, I'm playing in windowed mode. Because Luxor 2 tends to not work the best in full screen. For some mods, not this one though. Kinda true. Like Grand Aquatic Palace. Also, I should leave a link in the top line of the description where one of the SM members, Espic, put out a video where they compared the NBA 2K maps with their original maps. Because as you know, I mean, as you can clearly see from the underneath, most of the maps here in NBA 2K are just remixes of old maps. God, I love using the NBA 2K joke for this mod. It's so funny. And it just so fits because the mod's short name is L2K25. ZLM2K25, as I should say. It's so... The NBA 2K jokes just write themselves. Also, this music is just perfect for like an ending of something. Oh yeah, I know what's ending in a few months. My childhood's ending. Yeah, broskies, we got to a point where my childhood's ending, like in 2 months. Not even 2, in a month and a half, I'm not gonna be a child anymore. I'm gonna be a legal adult. Wait, what the heck? Unfortunately, due to scheduling issues, the party for my 18th birthday is conflicting with a NASCAR race, and my dad openly told to me, "You're not gonna be watching NASCAR on your 18th birthday. You gotta go party with other people." And guess who's not a partier? Like, I had a party last year. Some people have. One chick told me, like, asked me, like, "Why are you not dancing?" It's like, I do not wanna dance. One, I can't dance, and two, the music was god awful, to say the least. And if I wanted to edit this video more than putting the intro and outro, I'd probably say something else, but again, I do not want to give myself more editing time with this video, number one. Number two, I know children are gonna be watching this video. Well, sometimes I do use slurs in these videos. You're gonna hear some of them. I mean, a race foreshadowing. Can hear some slurs, some very, very deserved slurs in a video of mine coming up soon. And remind you, I refused. Here's just a quick heads up, I refuse to censor them. Cause I'm just gonna spoil what the thing is. If I say a slur like out of nowhere, like, or it's somewhere in a song, I'll probably censor it. Or if I'm talking about something and put out a slur by accident, I'm gonna censor it. If I'm using a slur against the government, I'm not going to censor that. They can go burn the fires of hell where they belong. Actually, they're not even for hell, they're even worse. Hell is actually heaven for them. You see, the government, they've been going on like a temper tantrum. They're trying to temper tantrum for like the past year and a half. Because they're evil villains, they're trying to because they're role-playing as the 30s Germany. Like, I often compare the president to a certain Austrian politician and failed artist. Like, I compare him very, very often. Like, as soon as his face pulls up on the TV, I either compare him to the guy or straight up tell him to end it all. Which, I mean, they're criminals. Those guys are criminals, actually. And they're trying to ruin everything in the country by surrounding themselves with yes men and their own dick riders. And now, given what I said before about slurs, I'm not going to censor what I just said because I straight up do not care. And I mean, come on, it's the Serbian government, they're morons. They probably do not know how to speak English like the majority of the country. Like, oh my god. Do a lot of people here not know how to speak English? My god, like me, I'm gonna bring just a school example. Well, basically, like, we have this whole stupid thing where we have 2 English classes a week. I mean, we should, but we technically have 1.5 because one Wednesday, one group goes, and the other Wednesday, the other group goes. And basically, the professor told us divide yourself into groups however you want. There's no barrier of a second language. Okay, Sky, what were you trying to say here? Trigonometrical tango. Oh, hey, it's the game that died due to a lack of updates. Yeah, baby. Where was I with English? Oh yeah, we decided to, and so some of the popular kids decided to surround themselves with whoever they wanted, and majority of them are god awful at English. Like, straight up, if they were to come to England, I do not know. I mean, for a fact, I do know. They probably would not be able to form an actual cohesive sentence without someone's assistance, honestly speaking. So you have them on one end, and on the other hand, you have the quote-unquote cool kids, which I'm in. Why are we cool kids? Well, because we actually know how to speak English. Like, I mean, for Christ's sake, I don't have a B2 certificate for nothing. I did waste 23,000 dinars, which is the equivalent of like $230. I didn't waste all of that money to like have nothing. And I certainly didn't waste 4 hours of my time, and minus travel. Minus travel, what I mean by that, excluding travel, to come to Belgrade, to wake up at 6 AM, to be at your location 30 minutes before we should arrive there. I mean, before the test should be taken, as they told us. I didn't waste all that time for nothing. And yet, there's some people that just do not know English, not even at the basic level, that can't form sentence. Like, oh my god. I think that's honestly the most embarrassing thing in the internet age. Like, you're surrounded by English. All of your interfaces are in English. Unless you change them, of course, because, well, like, the interfaces do not have Serbian. I mean, Croatian is almost the exact same thing. Oh, look, an N1. You know, this mania just copped an N1. How can you not form a sentence in the internet age? Like, all of my interfaces are just set to English. I've been exposed to the computer pretty much since a young age. Since I was like 4, I was exposed to the computer and video games. And that's pretty much why I know all this English stuff. And my parents told me, like, you have a very good ear, like, languages just get in your ear. My dad's told me multiple times, if French was if you were as exposed to French as you were to English. What's going on with my formulations? Like, it takes such a dump on people who can't formulate sentences, and then I stutter and say whatever the heck I just attempted to say. Basically, my dad said, if you were to be as exposed to French as you are to English, you would know French perfectly. Like, you'd be fluent in French. I mean, I cannot really consider myself as fluent in English. There's probably some words or like some objects which I can't describe. They're like probably niche. Holy cow, this is taking a while. As I said, late stage Luxor is supposed to be as long. Alright, side tangent over and back to this level, which is again themed after Balatro, a game that died due to lack of updates and just burnout. Like, I mean, you can play the entire game with all of its 150 jokers. Get completion is plus. I mean, you can feel burnout for just doing normal runs like me did. Like, oh, sorry, not like me did, like I did. Like, I felt just burnout from doing regular runs and attempting to do net name on every single run, because like that's genuinely what I want to do. Alright, maybe Skylar, maybe. Serpentine Shuffle. Oh yeah, this is the one that matches 2 levels together. Yeah, Treacherous Snake and Serpentine Masquerade. One's from Mario's Voyage and the other's from Serpentine Masquerade is from Mario's Voyage and the other one I just forgot from what mod it is. I'll leave the Espic video in the description, as I said. Remember to do that. God, I love Sonic Storm. Number 1. Number 2, I wish I could do something create something as good as this. But I am an absolute pumpkin when it comes to drawing. Because I actually create my own textures based off the whole paint.net tutorial things, and they often do not wind up being good. I was like, how the heck do you guys go about creating textures? Skylar tells me like people take textures from anywhere. Like, how? Like, I have no idea where to even take textures from for most of my maps. But like for mods, for this mod that I'm trying to finish, I know exactly where to take the texture from. Since oh, but I'm gonna have to change up like half the plot. I will probably have to erase the Dwarven faction because the dwarves do not have their own faction in Heroes of Might and Magic 3. They only do in 5. Hammers of Fate and Tragedy East, that is. Because Fortress does not on period base Heroes of Might and Magic 5. And guess what else? Heroes of Might and Magic 5 does not have a complete edition. It is 3 separate games. One for the base game, one for the first expansion, the other for the second expansion. God damn, yapping about stuff you're interested over shooting balls actually might be a decent strat. I don't know if anyone wants to listen to me yapping about nothing. Oh wow, I just missed the key, but like I've said it multiple times on this channel, shooting balls, like wow, I just hit a purple ball, I just hit a combo X3, wow. It's literally not interesting to just yap over. Or am I that good at yapping over gameplay footage? I'm more useful yapping over like race or a sporting event. I've been practicing some commentary since I was like 5 years old. Oh, sorry, down since 2020, I wanted to say. Basically, I had my own little marble racing series. And speaking of marbles, today is the day of the Marbula 1 finale. What do I think will happen? I'm hoping the Hazers lock up the bag, but I do not think that they will win the NASCAR championship. Because like I did it for all the seasons, and I think the season 6 will be the final one. Because thank God somebody at NASCAR decided to eliminate the god-awful playoff format. Because, I mean, while the 4 teams that made the final 4 in my playoff format are clearly the best 4 teams all season, they weren't the best 4 entering the playoffs. The Savage Speeders were the 6th seed entering the playoffs, due to the fact that they had not won a single stage. I mean, the Savage Speeders are pretty weak at earning stage points, that's why I think they will struggle in a NASCAR format, and I mean, they've struggled throughout the regular season. But what the Savage Speeders are good at is coming back from huge setbacks. I mean, Swifty came back from 19th to 8th. Oh yeah, this is a truth hydrogen bomb. Let's go again. On cloud 9. Which one is this? Oh, Rewind Skyfall from Hollow. I know it's from Hollow, even though I haven't played Hollow yet. God damn, I need to play a lot of mods. I mean, my channel mainly revolves around shooting balls, and that's the thing that mainly gets the views. And guess who does not care about views? I just pump out content that they feel like pumping out. And the idea always was to attempt to just... Oh, does a good guild work here? No, okay, never mind. The idea was to diversify the content, because like I have nothing to yap over here. And I'm still trying to get my big break into sports content, because like I wanna do playoff bracket predictions, but I just missed the NFL deadline for the playoffs. And I mean, that bracket was like busted by last Sunday, because the Jaguars somehow lost to the Bills, who somehow lost to the god-awful Denver Broncos. How do you... Okay, I guess I know, I watched the game. I mean, how do you have 5 turnovers against the Broncos? Most of which were your own fault. And again, how was that interception in overtime an interception? I do not understand. I'm pretty sure the ball was ripped out of my guy's hands while it was after his knee hit the ground. Luckily for them, the Broncos got hit by karma, and Mo Picks is not gonna play in the conference finals, which means the fraudulent number 1 seed Broncos are probably not making it to the Super Bowl. Now I can just hope that the fraudulent number 2 seed New England Siege Tanks do not make it to the conference finals. They're frauds. I mean, of the entire NFL, the 2 teams with the weakest schedule were the New England Siege Tanks, 2nd seed in the AFC, and the Denver Broncos, 1st seed in the AFC. I want to see anything but a Patriots Super Bowl. They are terrible, and they are terrible and are only here because of a cupcake schedule. Same thing with the Broncos. But hey, this could be my break into sport. This whole spiel. God, I love how my shooting balls videos are turning into anything but shooting balls. It turns into me yapping. If you guys want me to shut off the mic, let me know in the comments. If you just want me to stop yapping in these videos, just let me know down in the comments. Or if you want me to change my intro or outro. I mean, outro is probably gonna be more difficult, because for the outro I need to change my voice lines, because I do not play the pedophile infested hellscape that is known as Roblox.com. That, because I quit the game last summer because that game is not for children. That game is for pedophiles. Real ones know what I'm on about, because literally Epstein is literally protecting pedophiles. He said that pedos are an opportunity for them to get more viewers, to get more players on there. Are you serious, my guy? Pedophiles are an opportunity. Pedophiles! It's just a shame that a lot of the people are painfully unaware of what they're actually doing. If more people were aware of what they were doing, they would not have the amount of children on the platform that they had. Oh. Complainers are the type most prone to throw stones from a glass house. Why would you even be in a glass house? Oh, look back where you came, where you used to be, from her kitchen into the tour. And Noah just sniped me from all the way from Pennsylvania. I like potato.
Dawn Bombs reference.
I mean, truth be told, the speed matches have come a while. We have come a long way from the 2016 mods. Oh my god, those were atrocious. 2017 mods, like, they have some nostalgia value. I mean, god damn, Galactic Space Journey's 10 years old this year. Luxor 2's 20 years old. I'm just gonna let them. I'm opening up my phone. Goddamn, what the heck just said? What are these shots? Alright, get back. Bro, this video is gonna be 40 plus minutes long, I swear to god. It's an 80s, by the way. There's just a saying. If an atheist uses a swear, I swear to god, they should not be criticized, because that's just a saying that a lot of the people say. Bro, yeah, these videos last 40 minutes, but they're for 8 levels. Imagine what's gonna happen when I get to playing Svetlograd and it's gonna be 40 minutes for 2 levels. Get out of there. It's just gonna be 40-minute videos where I beat 2 levels. Because guess who cannot be bothered to, you know, shorten the gameplay. It kind of, for me, it ruins the spirit of the game. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna beat the game. But it's not gonna be a typical Let's Play where it's like episode 67, episode 68, episode 69, episode 420. It's just gonna be like me later on in the game, I'm just gonna do rants over it, and yap about certain things for 20 minutes. I gotta prepare scripts. Bro, me being on my phone, oh my goodness, what have I created? What have I created? Get out of there. Bro, I got so bored I just opened up my phone and started texting my dad. He be sending me some stuff related to personal life, of course. My dad does not watch the content on the Orange and Black side. Oh, hit them again. Nice. Top's gonna be able to dig me out of this crisis. You can even call it that. Oh my goodness, the video is 31 minutes long. This video is gonna be 45 minutes because I fell asleep at the steering wheel. Please NBA 2K, please let me finish this. Oh, easy. Calm down. That's a destruction. And this wave's done. And this level is... How the hell do you leave one ball? Plus, I plan to do like a documentary of like a retrospective on Zuma for its 22nd birthday in December, but I missed the deadline and I missed Luxor. Right now, Parade of a Million Demons. This is basically just Darth taking her own levels and putting a new spin on them. And by the way, Darth as of recently is a she/her, so do not maul me in the comments about the pronouns. If you even dare comment on this video, which again, why would you comment? Nobody comments on these videos. Just click, watch, listen to me, yap, maybe mute me. Maybe mute me and just watch the gameplay. And I guess that right now I don't think I currently have the data to suggest them getting muted. I mean, I do not even look at the analytics in YouTube. That's how much I don't care. Do this too. Huh? Hey? Hit. Uh-oh. Where's my goal? I don't think so. Oh, I'm hitting the 35-minute mark and I'm not even halfway through this level. Oh wait, I am. Come on, 2K, let me have this one. I mean, I will have this one. It's just how quickly am I gonna have this one? Oh yeah, and just remember, this video is gonna be 45 minutes long because god damn, somebody decided to leave the bonus rounds. And finally, after 6.5 levels, I finally decided that I've run out of stuff to yap about, so I'll just probably let you enjoy the rest of this footage. I mean, literally, the lack of stuff to commentate in this gameplay is literally why so many people do it, no commentary. Oh wow, wow! See here. Bro, I finally stopped missing, and at least my mouse isn't doing the double click shenanigans. Because Luxor 2 is actually a well developed game that actually has cooldowns after you press a button. No partially filler, yeah. My entire life is filler. A Tale of Two Isles. I feel like I know what this one is. Yeah, I do know. I'm just gonna spoil it. Yeah, gone but not forgotten is the dimension where we're taking. Oh look, there's Calliope and there's Oscent. No, not Oscent, Ozzy. The villain from the first Calliope and the Luxor Scepter. And from the Return of the Luxor Scepter, he's not the villain. The villain is some bird. Some other bird guy. His name is Voltant. He's not very important. Until I actually dig into the plot, that is. It does not have the best plot of all SM games. The best plot of all SM games and mods ever had. That game with the best plot, it is not out yet. It's in development. Are you not know how far in development it is? Because the development is being kept as a major secret. Because Sky is developing in the game with Jakob's assistance. All I know is it's gonna be an open SMC project. I've seen some gameplay footage of it, and I've seen some cutscene snippets, but I'm not allowed to share them, nor can I recall any of them. I know it's gonna be massive. It's gonna have two different modes. You're gonna have two different playable characters with different sets of power-ups. And there's gonna be a puzzle mode. And what the game also does is it faithfully recreates magnetic twist physics, which irk me a bit. But that's something I'll get used to. The rest of if the rest of the game is amazing. I mean, Sky is really high on Magnetica Twist. She really likes Magnetica Twist. I mean, to her that's probably like the best Destiny game ever created. What you? Somehow wiped 12 balls out in one explosion. Oh, we hit the 40-minute mark. I do not intend on splitting these videos. Like, my guy, it's 2:42 p.m. I started recording this at 2 p.m. Do you now realize? Do you all now realize why I don't publish SM videos that often? These videos are often 40-50 minutes long. That's probably due to me sucking and not clearing out these balls as efficiently as I should. But I mean, again, a video of me beating Zuma or Zuma's revenge without losing a single life is only gonna be twice the length of this video. See, recently, in December, like, I beat Zuma without a single lost life. Yeah, it's in multiple sittings, but it took a total of an hour and a half of gameplay. An hour and a half. And an hour and a half is roughly how much it takes me to edit a single Marble Craftula 1 Grand Prix. Yeah, because they're like also 40-50 minutes of footage. And yeah, it's an hour and a half with exporting, just so you know. It's with exporting those 90 minutes. You can literally watch an entire almost an entire football game for the time that it takes me to edit a video. All that you're missing is the 15-minute break between halves and the extra time. Well, that extra time is like dependent on literally how the game's going. And no, I do not mean the football where you tackle people. I mean the football where you actually use your foot to kick the ball. What? What? Speaking of football, I cannot wait for the 2026 World Cup to flop. Because Trump is an absolute moron. And he banned some of the foreign fans from literally entering the United States. Like, why are you banning fans from coming to the World Cup? This is gonna be the biggest shit show in history of football. Wait, what the? How did Sky even come up with that name? Alright, Fountain Dreamer, rank up, and now finally for this 8 waves, you kidding me? Oh. You know what's the worst part? It's actually more efficient to tactically shoot them than it is to spam click. Oh, here we go. Time to implore my right index finger. miss everything because they need to break all the spears. Oh wow, here we go again. Mind you, I'm not butterfly. Okay, now I am butterfly clicking. But now I'm not butterfly clicking. Alright, both the doubles are done. Alright, now it's the butterfly click time. Quick note, this is a very controlled version of butterfly clicking. I'm not gonna have 100% accuracy, but it is what it is. And I mean, when they're so far away from the shooter, butterfly clicking is just not as effective as... What just happened? Okay, so my mouse must have accidentally double clicked. GG easy. All spears destroy 10,000 bonus. It is what it is, my guy. 91%, you are the arbiter of your own future. I mean, come on, man, who isn't? Stage is complete. We won't be here without you. And once more, we're feeling this time. We'll see what that feeling is, bro. Meme Explorer, Marble Poppers, Roblox, and more great content.